Hello guys, Chris here and welcome back to another video. It is one, my friends. I'm gonna be testing the GeForce RTX 3050 in Borderlands 3, which is free on Epic right now. We're running it with the latest Nvidia drivers, 512.77. This one is the Gigabyte Eagle model of the card, and you can check out all of its specs here in Tech Power-Up's GPU-Z. By the way, it's running PCI Express 3.0 times 8 instead of 4.0, but it doesn't really matter here in the 3050. It's not like the 6500 XT, for example. It only gets hit by like 2 or 3%. Over on the left, we're pairing it with Ryzen 7 5700G and 16GB of RAM, and let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, let's go over the settings. We're playing in DirectX 12 using the 1080p resolution, unlimited FPS. These are the FOV settings, and over on the advanced graphics, we're playing using the high settings preset. And let's do this. Okay, seems like it is actually pretty good, the experience here. It stutters a little bit sometimes because it has to load some shaders. And yeah, this is a new map basically, so we have to load in all of the shaders from scratch, unfortunately. So the 1% lows might be a little bit too bad there. It seems like my friends have been having a blast and killing everybody here. So let's do this. By the way, the temperatures on the GPU are pretty high. That's because it's really hot in my room right now. It's 30 degrees Celsius probably, because outside it's 31 or 32 degrees Celsius, and inside it's pretty much the same thing or even hotter. So yeah, I don't have AC, unfortunately. I hate it here. As long as the GPU doesn't struggle here and doesn't downclock itself or throttle, it's fine, and it doesn't. So yeah, everything is absolutely fine. We gotta reload this. As you can see, if you want to play Borderlands 3 at high settings and 1080p resolution, it will work absolutely fine with the 3050. We got a cutscene here, 30 FPS locked, so gotta restart the counting system. At least the GPU temperatures will go down. Just looting some things here, and yeah, I'm just gonna play for a little bit. Of course, this game has a benchmark run, which is actually pretty good, but I don't like to run benchmark runs because I want to have a little bit of fun, you know, while playing the games and not stare at the screen running a benchmark. So that's what we're doing here today. If you want to see some benchmark runs, well, I might actually include them at the end of the video, just fast forwarded and stuff, so you can see the results there. But yes, for now, we're gonna play like this. And the nighttime is over. We're out here again, getting 60 FPS sometimes. He's motion blur enabled, guys. There might be some form of motion blur enabled, actually, but it's not too distracting, and it doesn't really happen too often. So it's alright, I guess. Alright, let's try to hit these things. What the heck? Oh, they don't explode. Maybe they're dead already. Let's go. There it is. Good stuff. Getting 60s now in this area, so it's definitely a little bit more intensive. Yeah, I actually thought the 3050 would do a little bit better here in Borderlands 3, not gonna lie. I initially set it to the badass quality settings, which are the maximum settings in this game. But yes, it was dropping into the 50s in the benchmark run, so I thought this was gonna be the best experience here on high settings. And I guess I am correct, you know, because you do get 60 plus pretty much at all times, at least from what I played so far, and it's fairly smooth and playable. Still looks good as well, so no problems there. Oh yes, I do have this as well, so let's just use it. There we go. Explosions everywhere now. Will it drop from 60? It actually will, probably. Look at that. Oh, 57. Okay. So it does drop even on high settings. That's very underwhelming. This is not a new title. You know, I mean, I really expected better coming from the 3050. But again, guys, it is really enjoyable anyways, and I would play the game at the high settings no matter what, because it looks great and it's still pretty nice, okay? I just expected a little bit better, so a little bit disappointed at this GPU at the moment. This is a big one. Let's go. Starting to stutter a little bit as well because it's loading things. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna stop it there for 1080p. Again, I really think you should play like this, and you shouldn't really lower the settings because there is no point, honestly. But if you want a higher refresh rate experience, go ahead and set it to medium. As you can see, it's getting hundreds. I can see a lot more shimmering around the edges and stuff. So I definitely think that high settings is the way to go, because you still get those 60 plus almost all of the time. But yeah, if you want 100 plus, basically, with a few drops here and there. It's gonna happen on medium, basically. Look at this. This is insane, the drop in performance going from medium to high. Still looks okay, you know, it still has that unique Borderlands hard style, and I love it, but again, I would definitely choose to play on high. Let's play like this for a little bit, because there are probably a lot of people that will choose the medium settings, of course, because of the smoother experience. Now, it's nighttime already. We spent a lot of time in there trying to get the new vehicles and stuff. But okay, let's go. I still suck. Explosions again, dropping into the 90s at times, but way better than on high settings, that's for sure. If you're looking for that higher refresh rate, this is definitely worth it. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. Okay, so my thing just died. Should I steal his car? You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna steal it. I'm sorry, Franks. Okay, I stole it from him. Look at this. There's another one here. There's another one here. Buddy, come over here. So sorry. So sorry. Now we have to walk anyways, actually, in this section. So, okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna stop it right there and play with the 1440p resolution medium settings for a bit. As you know, high settings will definitely be below 60 frames per second, so not really that good for a first-person shooter. So here we are, 2560 by 1440, using the medium settings preset. And as you can see, 1440p is way more intensive than 1080p. So we were getting 100s and now we're getting 60s. Pretty close to what we saw at 1080p high settings. So it still doesn't look bad whatsoever, and the anti-aliasing is doing a fine job right now at this resolution of getting rid of those jaggies. So there aren't as many jaggies as at 1080p. I think, yeah, this is pretty solid still. I would still enjoy the game like this, absolutely. I think at 4K it won't really be that enjoyable, honestly, but hey, it's alright. Lots of things here. They actually killed the other guy. Okay, interesting. They're not all on the same side, I guess. Let's go. Nice. We got this, we got... Oh, cutscene! 30 FPS. We got 0. Isn't that the name of this guy? I think so. Exactly! See that, guys? I know my Borderlands. Getting a little bit higher FPS in here, by the way. That area was definitely more intensive back there. Gotta kill all of them bastards. Damn it. Okay, I'm almost dead, actually. Gotta be careful. Yes, we gotta be careful. Pretty smooth. This area is definitely way less intensive than the other one, and it's not in the 60s anymore. But as you could see, yeah, you can actually have FPS in the 60s and below that at 1440p medium settings. So it's not perfect, once again, but for the single-player game that this is, it's alright. Even though it's a first-person shooter, it is alright to get a few drops below 60 frames per second, at least to me. I can still enjoy the game like this absolutely fine. Zero, do something! Oh, he actually did something there. Okay, badass pyrotech heavy. Oh, I don't have bullets. Oh boy, that's bad. Okay, we gotta get some bullets somewhere. Some cyberpunk vibes as well in this city, by the way. I just tested cyberpunk earlier today, so yeah. Anyways, should we move on to like 4K just for fun? Here we go, 3840 by 2160, still using the medium settings preset. And it seems like it is still playable here. 40s, I mean, I would definitely aim for closer to 60 FPS, but it's not completely terrible here. It's actually kind of impressive for a 3050. This GPU is not aimed at 4K gaming, but you can still play some games at 4K just fine. Starting to drop, guys. Really close to that. Yeah, drop to like 31 or 30. Not very good. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit rougher here. Definitely not ideal, this. Yeah, I don't like to play first persons at 40 something FPS or 30ish. I thought it would be a little bit better, it would feel a little bit better, but nah. No. So for 4K resolution, definitely lower it to low settings here. There we go, this is low. Some things are still on medium, by the way. Oh, I actually thought... What? I'm stuck. I'm stuck! No! What the hell? Are you kidding me? Oh, please! Come on, dude! No, okay, finally, nice. Alright. I actually thought it would get us 60 FPS here at 4K low settings, but no. It is far from it. Well, not far from it right now, but in some areas it drops. I want to go there and then get out. Like, I need to go here and grab another vehicle. Okay, then. It's really detailed at 4K, guys. There is no shimmering anywhere, basically, probably because of the way these graphics work, like with the black outline on everything. It looks pretty good at 4K resolution, and it's actually noticeable, the difference between 1080p and 1440 and 1440 and 4K. But unfortunately, for a 3050, you might as well just play at 1080 or even 1440 medium. That's all right. I think the 1080p res is definitely more adequate for it. So yeah, that's been it. I will leave you with a couple of benchmark runs at 1080p resolution, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.